Hello, everyone. Let's take a deep breath first. Today's transmission, I feel, is going to clear many layers, and it's powerful but gentle. And it is about guidance, responsibility, and choosing. Taking a deep breath or a breath and just connecting with the body, relaxing the tongue. As we prepare and as we enter this space in frequency, this space in time and space. We have heard many times, or we have said it ourselves. Follow your inner guidance. But what this truly means, and are we following our guidance? Do we even know what guidance is? Receiving this frequency, opening to this space, as every word that I say is preparing us to go deeper and deeper. So guidance is this force that we have within, and is reflected or felt or communicated through our body. And every time we have a decision, whether that decision is small or big, let's call it actions. Decision sounds too big, let's call it actions. Every time we do an action, and every time we speak something, whatever that may be, that words that we speak or those actions that we take are either in a line with our source, what we call guidance, or in disalignment. And so are we taking the time to pause for a minute or two before we jump into doing something or into saying something, to check with that guidance? That is, to check to how that action or how that word that we're speaking feels within. Is it a match to your source or not? Feeling those frequencies? Because the space in time that we exist or that we choose to exist are connected with a thought, with those actions, and with those words that we speak. Every time we do an action or we speak, we are either connected in the space, in a high frequency space, meaning the space where your source exists, or somewhere else. Feeling this? Getting that truth to be felt in its power. So if we want to bring and to create the new earth, we must decide. And when I say decide, it's the words that we speak, the actions that we take from this space. And this will mean slowing up our lives, slowing down our lives. Slowing down, because it is this living of non-stopping, the busy days, the busy agenda, that is keeping us away from the feeling within, from source, from your connection, from your alignment. So are we committed to this way of living, or do we want to keep living the way we have been and hoping that our lives will change? And noticing the changing of frequency when I say keeping the way we have been living, versus slowing down and connecting with your guidance. Do you feel the difference? And if you don't, it's okay. This space comes from almost like a fire, or I feel it like a fire, in what we call the root area, the first chakras. I'm going to call it first chakras, but it's just that space in the body. It feels like a fire. To me, it feels like that. How does it feel for you? And so this is how we have self-responsibility. In one reality, we're like walking around like chickens without our head. And in our other reality, we are taking the time to come within. We are pausing to check to with our inner compass, our feelings, how it feels in the body. And this comes with practice. To some, to others may come easily. This is the committed. This is the how we commit to the self. To our growth. To the new way of being, because it's really a new way of living in life. And this will bring forward the new earth that we all want. But as always, it starts within, with you. Going deeper and connecting through your source, through your alignment with it, connecting with earth, with the grids of earth, you're not alone, you are supported by the infinite frequencies, by the infinite being, consciousness that is Mother Earth. Because those grids exist within you too. And so, do you see how, when you live in alignment with your source, you are also living in alignment with Earth? Feeling those frequencies. Opening up to those frequencies, because you are those frequencies. That is you. This is how we intend to be, and we intend to live. Are we going to be brave enough to leave the old behind and step into the new? Are we going to decide to close our ears to all the chatting that exists around us and decide to take a breath and come within? And so before you share something, you speak, you take an action, check with how this feels in your body, because that's the connection. That is how we align with source. You can either receive this or not. You can either choose to live from this space or not. And this is your self-responsibility. That is rooted really in free will. You have the keys for all. Are you going to open new ways, or are you going to stay in the old? The choice, as always, is yours. The frequencies to do this exist within you. You are feeling it. And if not, you're feeling it. If you are not feeling it, it's okay. It still exists within you. Because the question is not whether you have those frequencies or not, because you do. The question is, are you going to live from that space? Frequencies mean nothing if you're still choosing old way of being. And I will leave you with that.